Alright, what is up guys? It is Kieran K-Rad here. I'm back with another video for gaming. Alright, so let's get right to it. I have dealt with an issue with games for quite a long time, and as much as have studied the science behind video games, it definitely has a competitive edge depending on what game you play, or I say for every game that you play. So, for certain games that many people like to play, especially MOBA driven, like League of Legends, it's a very competitive game. I'm going to give out my rant towards League of Legends of my quote unquote 10 game suspension ban. So let's get right to it and why the banning system should be removed out of League of Legends. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to explain my 10 game suspension temporary ban. I did not get permabanned. Riot's banning system is pretty retarded anyway, and I will get to that later. But I'm going to just focus on, the ban itself of the 10 games and how I got there. Alright, so let's get right to it. So, I was playing a game of Summoner's Rift. Norms, I was jungle, Dr. Mundo, and I was trying to be a teammate and try to do my thing. And don't you hate it when you deal with the type of teammates where they don't help you? So that's what happened. I was a Dr. Mundo jungle. I didn't really take the game seriously because it was normals. But then again, my teammates didn't step up and they kept feeding and they weren't pushing for objectives and they weren't going for certain, objectives like getting the rift, the rift thing, right? That attacks towers, like that purple, that light purplish little icon that you get at like 14 or 15 minutes into the game. With the wild rift, right? But Rift Herald, sorry. But basically, I was trying my best to play the game. I was trying to be a teammate. I was trying to tell people to Ward Dragon, make sure that you push your lanes, make sure that you watch out for enemy ganks, and make sure that you set vision. My team never did any of that. My team was being absolutely retarded, and it was pissing me off. So I told them, why the hell are you guys not helping out? You guys are making this game worse for yourselves. And then they're like, oh, says a Mundo that's 1 in 5, blah, blah, blah. And I was getting killed, against a Nunu player that had a Senna, which was supposed to be a support in the jungle, trying to attack me, and I was trying my best to actually play safe, but my teammates were not setting vision to focus on the Nunu or the Senna. Because of the Senna, she's really annoying with their roots and shit. And that Nunu player, he was an absolute fucking retard, where he wasn't even, getting the advantage over me. It was more like he was taking advantage of all the stupid plays that my teammates were doing, and they were making it harder for me. So I told my teammates, are you guys fucking kidding me? Why aren't you guys wanting to play, play smart? And you guys are not making this any better because you guys keep screwing up in the game or in the team fights, allowing the other team to zone you out, take you down, and get more kills on you. And, I really hate League of Legends players because I know for all you toxic little people or I would not call you people. I would call you incels, and I would call you bitches. And this is my channel, so there's really no reason for you to come mess with me. But let me get it straight with you. None of you will ever talk shit to anybody in real life. None of you have any credit in real life to say the things that you say online. And when I say that people are toxic in League of Legends, they are insanely toxic. They are the most lowest of the low human life scumbags that would most likely be first in line to get shot at a concentration camp. That is how stupid the League of Legends community is. Riot Games is pandering to a left-wing SJW crowd of people. And I'm only being critical towards them because it's that bad of a game. just for the community. The game is awesome. The game is really good. It's very smooth. It gets, it gets like your blood flowing when you start to get competitive. And, that's what video games needs nowadays. People need to have that tribal mentality to represent one's side and one's ability to become the best of the best, like in boxing, pound for pound, gaming, play for play, or, you know, most valuable gamer, like, I don't know, like whatever accolade that could be created in that spectra. But yeah, I got a 10 game chat suspension ban because I was being toxic in a way to my teammates to encourage them to play better and play safer. And that somehow results in a 10 game suspension chat. Yeah, like a chat box suspension ban. So I can't even communicate to like my own, teammates for that long. I only get like 5 messages like available, which is like mentally retarded, and I don't understand why I'm not able to talk. But then again, I think Riot Games should remove the banning system, and they need to allow like a voice chat system where people are able to talk to each other a little bit easier. Like people that actually want to play the game and actually want to be, I guess like a part of what the, communication lines better. But I think honestly, if a team that's doing bad isn't going to fulfill the objectives or the gameplay to work as a team and play, then it should be a automatic forfeit when nobody's not committing to any objectives or any portion of the game. And the teammates that decided to be absolutely bad at the game should be suspended with the amount of games that they can't play. I would say that makes it any better because nobody doesn't want to deal with that. People are wasting too much time out of their day playing a stupid PC game that doesn't have too much of a impact of anyone's life other than the people that are absolutely batshit insane toxic people that either one want to win or two they don't give a shit to win. They just care to troll and just run it down and keep inting the whole game. See, now for me, I'm a very competitive player. I make sure that I win. But even if I don't win, I try to improve. I try to make sure what I do is right. Granted, I may say some bad things and I have said some rude words, if you will, to other people. Like I've called people bitch ass niggas and, other, other words of what the, mean cookbook. But it's like, that's just life. That's just how negativity needs to be. People in Call of Duty talk shit to each other every single day. I haven't played COD in like forever, but I guarantee you the toxicity in Call of Duty is way better than the toxicity in League of Legends. Riot Games is a bunch of SJW idiots. And I put this in really big words. SJW idiots. They don't understand free speech. They don't acknowledge the culture of people interacting with other people. See, now, I can see if someone wants to murder someone and post it on Facebook or Instagram and say, "Oh, look, I beat this guy up and now he dead and nobody can't F with me." Yeah, that's a threat. That's cyber crime. That's a cyber criminal activity that people would probably not do on the internet and be stupid. But if somebody is talking crap to you online, there should not be any limitations to that. No matter what anybody says after this video is over, people have free speech inherited wherever they go. No matter where the hell you go, whether you go to a bar, you go to the club, you do whatever the hell you want, no matter what age you are, you have the freedom to say what you want to say. I understand when it comes to property rights and when it comes to markets and when it comes to consensus of a popularity of the game to be, of any product or service to be, marketable for the community to be attracted to. You need to separate the good apples from the bad apples. But here's what the problem, though. You should not be censoring people for what they want to say based on what they believe in. See, now, I can understand that people want to have people's accounts banned, but there's so many people that put so much money into League of Legends that why the hell should Riot Games be receiving your money in the first place? If they're gonna ban you, then you should have all of like your money back for all the skins that you buy, for all the RP that you buy. Well, probably not RP, but just maybe skins wise. Yeah, that shit should just be given back to you because it's an absolute waste of people's time and effort to play a game that they've grinded on really good accounts that they might have had. And you make it harder for the next, line of people that have to wait in line like everyone else to, make a brand new account, play ranked, get their placements in, and try to get their notoriety back up in the queue rankings. But I don't really play that shit because ranked is way more toxic, and there's like a lot more bitches in that mode versus like playing norms. Norms is chill, but I personally like playing flex. Flex is actually really really good, but I think when it comes to any queue, uh, teammates in League of Legends should be paired with the right teammates based on their skill level and MMR. Well, no, it should not be based on MMR, which is like, like your rank queue, which is technically like if you're a bronze one, then you're going to be playing with golds and silvers. But it's like, no, if you're bad and you've had like a match history of playing like 20 games straight as let's just say a Zed, and you've lost every single game and you haven't made any improvements to the game, which I understand. People need to get better at League, but put those people with the low shit elo, low shit elo players. Stop making a challenger, play with some really bad irons, and then they just throw away like the whole damn game to a bunch of silvers or diamonds. I don't know, but I don't think anybody would ever mess with a person that is a challenger and think like that's something that they want to do, which doesn't make any sense because if like a guy like Professor Akali were to play a game of norms, against a bunch of shit iron players, or no, if he was to play a game with a bunch of shit iron players, and that other team was like a bunch of like a mix of gold, platinums, and diamonds, because he has higher MMR, so he's gonna have to deal with those crappy teammates because their MMR is probably not as high as his. Then that makes the game imbalanced because those same players that he faces on his higher ranked account are going to be much harder for the enemy to face for his teammates. Like, yeah, if you like kind of get what I mean, but that needs to be taken away from the equation. It should really be like matchmaking should definitely be centered around the skill level, like your performance of your previous games. So that way people can be linked with other people's skill level. So the competition can be equally set. So that way both sides can be on a up and up equal, fair, on a up and up equal fair ground playing field. That's basically what I'm saying. And if Riot can do that, that would be good to fix the game. On top of that, get rid of the banning system. It's an absolute waste of time, and it hurts the community as people cannot express their free speech as a community and try to get rid of bad people by ostracizing them. That's what I would do to shittier communities, or I guess shittier lobbies where people deserve to be in. Because, I mean, banning shouldn't really be necessary if the person is doing some really crazy stuff like I'm going to murder all of you, or I'm going to hack your account and start, exploiting it for my own criminal gain. Like, that should really only be like the only time when someone gets banned. Because for people that get banned for like the pettiest shit ever, like, okay, you're playing with like a bunch of teammates and then you try to like say one word to your teammate to say, well, please be sure to ward drag, blah, 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 and you try to communicate to help the team out better, then that's somehow a automatic permaban because you're being rude and unsportsmanlike to your teammates. And it's like, how the hell are you being rude to your teammates by simply pointing things out to them? By simply telling them, hey, make sure you put a ward on drag. Make sure that you set vision. Make sure you get rid of control wards that may be out on the map that could lead yourself to getting killed easier. Make sure that you, I don't know, take red buff, take blue buff whenever enemy jungle is killed. Like, just like simple things like that would help the game out so much, and it would make sure like people would play a lot better. And I think as far as like communication goes, that the voice chat, yeah, a voice chat feature should be included for like all like, for all like random, for all random normals or higher ranked games, right? So that way you can communicate with the team if they choose to. So like, before you even start game, you could ask people questions, say like, what rank are you guys? And are you guys like that good of a player? So that way everybody can get to know each other, get to understand each other's play styles of what they like to do, of how they operate in lanes, and how they make sure that they get the game done. Because if that's not there, then that is why the game sucks. That is why League of Legends is not going to be taken seriously in the future, and it'll probably most likely lose its fan base, and it's probably just going to get destroyed in the future. But if you fix that and have a open party chat system or open party voice chat feature for all games that people anonymously join into or queue into, that would definitely help out the game, and people can easily understand each other's playstyle. And then on top of that, if people are fucking toxic, right from the jump, then guess what? You could just mute them right then and there. You get out of the voice chat lobby, you mute that person, and then boom, you don't have to fuck with those people. But it's just like, League of Legends has made it so fucking bad, or Riot Games has made it so bad to the point where people cannot express what they want to express. People have a hard time communicating with people that choose not to fucking be a teammate. People that choose to be a piece of shit to other people for simply just trying to win. But those same people don't want to give you that same respect when you carry the fucking team and you tell them everything that you want them to do. And guess what they do? They just sit there and act like little bitches. That is what Riot Games has turned into. It has turned into a bunch of incel retards, excuse my French, that have no respect for anybody's, basically for anybody's hunger to win, to be competitive, have fun, enjoy the game, have a good post-game reaction experience. Not be, not be silenced into a closet and not being able to express your ideas and having to listen to these idiotic piece of crap gamers. This is literally the same thing that Marvel Avengers goes through right now with the shitty players on Reddit that literally complain about the fucking adaptoids being way too powerful on brutal difficulty. Let me tell you guys, you were never gamers when you were first born. I will tell you that. The people that were really serious about gaming, that took it to a high level, that made sure that they were in the game longer, to make sure that they put in the hard work, effort, and dedication into what they wanted to play, those were the real gamers that didn't whine and complain. They actually grinded. They actually did their thing. They actually played as like a real teammate. But for the people that are shitty gamers, to hell with all of you. Literally, burn every single one of you alive. You have no respect for anybody's ideas. You don't want to have anybody to express their views and have fun at the game that they want to play. And for a game like League of Legends, which it has a great potential of rising to become one of the most popular games in the world, Riot keeps putting it to the fucking ground with this stupid permaban chat system or suspension bot, which I would say it's like a system bot that detects what people say online, and then that's somehow considered, the final justification if you get suspended or permaban from your account. It's absolutely fucking retarded. And I'm sorry for swearing, but I needed to let this out because this game is a good game to play. But if you're a brand new gamer listening to this video, I would highly recommend, when you get into every single game in League, mute the shit out of everyone. Literally. I'm sorry for my rude language. Mute everyone so that way you could focus better. I know it may not be the best idea ever. I would definitely mute the enemy team so that way you could focus. But if anybody else on your team is being toxic or being rude, or they're just not wanting to communicate with you because they're just, little bitches, mute them. Yeah, definitely mute them. Also, report them too, so that way they can, get taken away quicker. But honestly, I just don't see how the ban system works. It's pretty, meaningless, and Riot doesn't seem to know how to handle negativity when it comes to its worst, because everybody has an ego. Even guys at the most have the biggest egos, with the littlest shit ever. And I mean, females are not as bad, but I mean, females can act toxic as well, which I don't know how that even comes to play. I play pretty well, so nobody doesn't really seem to mess with me, but I usually do my thing at the end of the day. But I mean, overall for me, I got a 10-game suspension. I think I'm at 8 now, but I just wanted to kind of let my thoughts out and just say that this is all fucking BS, and Riot is a piece of shit company for having to censor players based on what they say, and it needs to go, because I would like to keep playing League a lot longer until I probably get sick of it, and then I just don't want to play, or I get bored. But if we, as a community of League of Legends, wants to have a better experience for the game, those things that I pointed out need to be addressed. And I would probably say there needs to be a reputation on other people, so people know that these people that they play with other people are either toxic or friendly or gamer-friendly individuals that can handle, a better chemistry with other people. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. Fuck you, Riot Games. To hell with all you League of Legends bitches. And yeah, I'll see y'all later, man. Oh yeah, in regards to my game development stuff, I'll probably start posting videos in the future about that. But for now, I'm just gonna kind of keep that on an all-time low. So I'm just gonna work on building my skills, and then once I have everything set up, then I'll definitely put out my publishing and all that stuff soon in the future. I'm just trying to get better with it. So, alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. To hell with all you, League of Legends losers, you incel retards. And yeah, have a good day, and more to come soon. Bye.